platform is partnering with artists to debut new music.
Like, what is it that Sharife Cooper hasn't done that I can say he should do to say he's done it all?
He won that championship. That was it.
Everything. He's done everything. He's scored a lot in assists.
The only thing that can cap off his career is becoming Mr. Basketball.
So why is it that when I watch Juwan Odom, did I feel like he's the best player? Every time I watch Juwan Odom play, I feel like I'm seeing something special. Like I'm seeing something that I'm not gonna maybe not see again. I said that for a long time. BJ Boston was my favorite high school player in Georgia. I don't get that feeling that I'm seeing something I'll never see again. It's the Love of the Game podcast. What's good? Hold on, yeah.
Man, my thing was acting up. What's good?
What's going on with Bryce today, dog? I don't hear you on the sound, Bryce. What's popping?
Man,
He's Bruce.
I've been chilling.
Bruce.
Man, I've been chilling. My man got to took his cornrows out.
Hey, speaking of Lock, bro. Lock, your people be trolling, bro.
Who my
If
people?
one more motherfucker yell Lock's way the only way at me when they see me out, dog, I'm telling you, we're gonna have a whole nother problem. Like I feel like that's what y'all gonna stop doing. Y'all gonna stop yelling Lock's way the only way at me when y'all see me out here in these streets, dog. Y'all gonna stop that shit, bro.
My bad, man. Hey, man, it's love. It's love. It's just love for the game.
Lock, what you got these people on, bro? Like, what is going on out here, bro? Why they yelling at me, bro?
Hey, I don't know, man. You part of it's love for the game. Hey, when they come to me and ask me where Bruce at, you know, I call you know.
And don't tell them where I'm at either. Don't tell them nowhere. I'll pop up in the gym is when I pop up. Be thankful if I'm there.
Hey, I feel like that's their way of calling me Bruce, dog. They don't want. I ain't got no, nickname or whatever. So
Yeah, please call.
Yeah, Lock's way the only way at me.
Please call Dre Bruce. Don't call me that shit. I'm gonna look at you stupid.
Hey, so listen, the presidential debate is coming on in like an hour. Why in the hell do they have a pregame for the presidential debate, bro? They got a 2-hour pregame, bro. The pregame started at 7 for the debates, bro. Do we not know like already what's gonna happen?
Nah, we don't know.
Hey,
they muting the mics now. We don't know.
I feel like we're more important than that shit anyway. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's Thursday. This appointment viewing, dog. For the love of the game. Lock, you started some shit last week. Do we want to start there?
We supposed to be talking about the top 10 AAU coaches.
Oh yeah, we got.
We're gonna get into the top
he's
AAU
really
coaches.
him. He's ready for that.
I'm just gonna say that
I'm not number one, so I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I ain't like
I got my opinion on who should be at 1, but I'll let y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna get in my feelings like the high school coaches. They be, they start calling and texting Lock and Huff. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They low major. That's what they low major. Let's if Lock call me low major, I'm gonna get in the lab, and next time I'm gonna get major.
Why you got to say about it first, though, bro? Why would I call you low major?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you did, I'd just be like, shit. Let me go get a. Hey, that first year I was D. I might have been 9. I wasn't D2. That first year I was like, I don't know.
JUCO.
I was lower than JUCO. I was lower than low.
Hey, I will say this though, man. Some of them high school coaches is a little more sensitive. Huff, some of your brethren just a little more sensitive than what we thought, dog. A little more sensitive, you know what I'm saying, to how they're being rated than what we thought.
You know,
Take up for them, Huff.
I tell my kids, if you didn't get in one of those rankings, even though I don't think it matters, go prove it. I mean, I don't. Why should they get caught up in what Locke saying? Who's high major?
Why y'all blaming it on me? Like y'all wasn't in the discussion.
They think Locke up in your hoes weight. That's what it is.
I wasn't the only person discussing, so y'all three was on the show too. So
hey,
y'all just must blame
now, bro. Don't try to get out of it now, Locke.
No, I'm not. Like it's just my opinion.
Who number 10 on the AAU list? Let's cut to the chase.
But hold on. Before we go there though, we left one school off.
We left two. We left a couple schools
off the high major list. Let's give them their love before we move on. That we left a couple schools off the high major list, and that wasn't a complete list. That was an impromptu conversation. Like we weren't even planning to talk about that. So that was just kind of off the dome. But we left a couple schools off. Let's go ahead and talk about.
Now you better get that disclaimer. What CY say? I love everybody. I ain't trying to fight.
Yeah, I don't want to fight. I ain't got no issues. I don't want no problems. But Great Atlanta Christian was one of the schools that I brought up after the fact that, I mean, shit, won a title in 2018, had some college players, turned over a coach, but we talking about programs. They've got multiple state championships. They should be considered a high major program. Now, if the coach can't keep it, if the new coach can't keep it going, then that's another conversation.
Did we put St. Francis on that high major list?
St. Francis got to be high major.
Yeah, got to be high major.
St. Francis got to be high major. And they've been able to do it again. One of the qualifications, turning over a coach. Won a state championship with Huff. Catlett comes in. You get a state championship with Catlett. High major program. High major program. Locke, are we adding anybody?
Locke trying to get Dutchtown in there so bad.
No.
I got love for Jonesboro, man, but I don't know if I call them high major. I got love for Jonesboro.
I was thinking about Morgan County.
Morgan County to me is high major. Morgan County to me is high major.
Who else? I was thinking about the Savannah School Beach, but I don't know too much of their history. Not all the players that came through there. Who else? Man, there's a couple of schools, man. But, you know. You said Warner Robins.
I can go there. I could say that Warner Robins high major. Who has a chance to become high major? Who like is on the outside looking in?
Milton.
Oh, Douglas County. Douglas County,
yeah.
Douglas County major looking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Milton's on that verge to they're gonna turn the corner. I think this the year they really turn the corner.
I wouldn't count it. I wouldn't say this is the year they turn the corner. I would say, like, I want to see what happens after Bruce graduates. And show me you can continue to do it.
But the thing is, they were good before Bruce.
They were good before
Bruce. Had Chris Lewis, who went to Harvard. Like, they had players.
They had players. I mean,
they won when David Boyd was there.
So. Yeah, they won with David Boyd. So they might. You know what? Milton is high major.
And they got that high major field too.
Yeah, Milton. I apologize, Milton.
I'm not hating on Jonesboro, Coach Baldwin, and we love South Georgia. Like I'm not hating on Jonesboro at all. It's just here lately. So I haven't heard much from him since MJ Walker left. Like,
what? So did we say Newton County?
Is Campbell high major? No.
Man, where did y'all put Newton County at?
I put Newton County.
I think Newton County high major.
Yeah.
What again? Did y'all set up qualifications?
Well, as we discussed on the panel.
I said
I think
20
Newton
plus
County got
wins,
major.
20 plus wins consistently. That was one of my qualifications.
Win your region
Win your region. You don't have to win every year. You don't have to win every year, but region
consistently.
We said state championships.
at
Yeah.
least one.
I don't agree with that.
I'm not gonna say win. I'll just say winning consistently.
Yeah.
Which would include region championships. And you talked about developing players, which meant college player or players playing at the next level.
Yeah.
So Newton County only misses out on the championship part.
I think they like borderline. They like right there being high major.
And they consistently put out solid players though
I think
too.
Newton is like
I don't think they're borderline. How are they
mid-major.
borderline? A guard went there from Kentucky. You got another one, JD Notaire. You got Isaiah Miller. How are they borderline?
Okay, but before that,
To me, they're high major.
Harris is at Kennesaw State.
Hey, you got another one, TJ Clark, that coming through,
Who's
dog.
coming in? Stephen
consistently
Council
put out
is?
players.
do they have a state championship? Do they have a state championship?
They
They
don't.
got one?
Oh, whoop.
That's facts. That's facts. That's
Why you
facts.
still gotta bring Pebblebrook into the argument, bro?
No, that's
That's the
facts.
question.
That's facts.
I don't know. They might got one somewhere along the lines. I don't know.
Who? They ain't been good till Washington.
Actually, yeah,
got here.
you're right. That's true. They was because when I played Pebblebrook,
And Newton County has been again one of my qualifications, right?
West Coast
Your
ain't the same.
program has to be bigger than a player. Your program has to be bigger than a single coach. Newton County's been able to do it, turn over a coach, and they still
they're
good.
good. They got a really good program, really, really good program. But I just, to me, they give me that really like hard nosed, high level mid major.
But I'm telling you,
They give me Murray State vibes. They give me Murray State vibes. I'm sorry.
because they're not in the metro
I'm
area.
sorry, Murray State.
Because they're not in the metro area.
They give me Murray State vibes. Like they out there. But when you go play, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be sold out. They're gonna have some pros on the floor. John Morant. Like they just give me Murray State vibes.
Some wins in the tournament, but not necessarily a title.
No,
But
I'm not saying I'm not comparing them. No,
I'm not comparing them to Murray State either.
No.
But I guess I
No.
see where you're coming
No.
from, Bryce. I
So
don't
who
know.
comparing them to?
no.
Woo. Hey, man.
Hey, you know who Newton is? You know what Newton is? Newton is Auburn.
Whoa, that's it.
Think about it.
No championship, but had some players. Couple pros.
They got as many as Auburn.
Pebblebrook beat Auburn, though.
Yeah.
Auburn.
Now, Pebblebrook, Florida State.
Yeah.
Pebblebrook, Florida State. Been there a couple times, like, you know, and everybody wants them to win. I feel like everybody wants Florida State. Like, we all know it's time for Florida State.
I mean, you got great questions
come across.
Comments questions.
Great
Yeah.
questions. I think we
Yes,
talked about
yes,
Tiff.
Tiff is a high major. We already know that.
Tiff is high major. We
We
talked
said
about
that last week.
Westover, not anymore, I don't think.
I agree with that.
we sent that Indiana. They used to be high major, and then they
Who is?
They got the name.
But you ain't gonna put that next one up there, Mondre.
Who my question?
I'm with you. You crazy.
Who is
Grayson?
who's the Cincinnati Bearcats? Like who is like
Ooh, that's tough.
Why you saying who's the Cincinnati Bear? Who's Xavier? Xavier has more success in Cincinnati, right?
I'm
y'all disrespecting Bob Huggins. Don't do
saying,
that.
yeah, I'm saying
Bob
Bob
Huggins
Huggins.
been gone for a minute, man. Bob
I know,
Huggins been gone
I'm
for a minute.
saying.
That's true.
Who's
Think
UGA?
about Xavier. Xavier has won through, well, even Cincinnati. Cincinnati won with Mick Cronin. Xavier won with Thad Matta,
UGA?
Rick Mack.
Like, so how do you compare somebody to UGA? Like a really good player? Never mind.
Hey, what?
Well, y'all better stop.
Yo,
I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, what's? We ain't skipping it. We
Grayson
y'all skipping
knew.
the Grayson question. We not skipping it.
Grayson knew, dog. They knew. How long Grayson been good? Last couple years, right?
Nah, they've been good before then. They just got to the end part.
How old is Grayson? How old is that school anyway? It's been around for a while.
I remember they beat Westlake in the playoffs, didn't they?
Was I there? I don't think I was there.
Oh, bro.
We only team we
Hey,
lost.
I'm so
Yeah.
shady, bro.
Actually,
I'm so shady, bro.
you know who we lost to?
Hey, y'all never noticed the subtle shade from Huff, dog. Y'all never
Hey,
noticed.
Yeah, he do it.
Huff
We
be
actually
sliding
lost.
it, dog.
We actually lost to Ashton Hagens and them in the playoffs at Westlake.
Oh, I do remember. I remember that year because we played them at Duluth that year.
Yeah, we lost them in triple overtime. That was tough.
Grayson is Gonzaga.
Man, I was
I like
telling somebody that the 3 years we lost in the playoffs at Duluth, and I look at the teams we lost to, and I go, goodness gracious.
They were loaded. Loaded.
We lost.
Yeah, I feel bad for y'all.
Lost to Pebblebrook in the Sweet 16. That's Colin Sexton and Jared Jones and Elijah Martin.
Hey, so who was y'all at? Who was y'all when you was at Dutchtown?
You mean at Dutchtown, Duluth?
I mean Duluth.
We were mid-major. I mean, Duluth doesn't have history like that.
Mid or low?
You know he ain't gonna say low.
Mid or low?
We were in the dance every year I was there, so I'm not gonna say low. Low
Hey,
major.
Bryce trying to say you was UNC Charlotte, Huff. Don't let him disrespect you like that, bro. Don't let him do it to you, Huff. Hey,
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know about this. Alcovey?
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know. You got me on that one, big dog.
I don't know the history. Somebody
I don't
tell us
think
the history.
there's a lot of history. I don't think the school's been around that long. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where that school is. I can't answer that.
It's out there. It's out there in Newton County, Conyers area.
All right, I got one. What's heritage of Conyers?
Who?
They have been good for a while, though.
RJ Norton James White School. Heritage.
I mean, they was good before that.
Yeah.
They was good before that, though. They went.
They were.
I don't know
lost in the final
schools on
four.
that side. I don't know nothing about schools on that side. I can't.
Bryce only knows inside 285, guys.
They had,
Exactly. That's
they
why he
had
didn't
Josh
give Newton his credit.
First of all, my car stops at Stonecrest. Okay.
That's inside. Well, that's a little bit outside of 285. That's a little bit outside of 285.
Anything past Stonecrest, I ain't going. I'm sorry.
I agree.
So you go Stonecrest. Where you? That's east. How far you going to west?
Shit, no further than Chapel Hill. And probably not that far. They're probably about 6 Flags, my last exit. That's it.
So how about south? How far south you go?
Oh, he don't go past the airport.
Hey, yeah. I made a few trips to Clayton County a few times, but that's about it.
I've been to Stockbridge.
Hey, the furthest I'm going south is Clayton State. That's it. And that's pushing it.
So what about north, Bryce? How far you going north?
Shit. No further than probably Ackworth, Kennesaw. No further than Lake Point.
Hey, give us that good Allatoona action, Bryce.
Yeah. I'm going Allatoona up there because I'm gonna go to the outlets. That's as far as I'm going. So y'all see where
Bryce, I thought you went further than that. I thought I saw some picture you had in South Forsyth or North Forsyth. Something you had.
That's a different direction though. Actually, you know what? The crazy thing is that's actually not that far from outside 285. To be honest, it's really not. You take 400 and you know a couple exits up. It's only like 10 miles up. So, but nah, I don't go out there often. That's a new. That's nah. Anything past Stonecrest and a couple exits past the airport, I mean, you ain't gonna find me.
Hey, did we ever name who we feel like the top 10 coaches were in GHSA on the boys' side?
There y'all go. I'm not in that.
Hey, Hump, why don't you ever play with us, dog? Like, Hump don't never want none of this, bro.
I got a question for y'all. You know how we was talking about different people that scout games and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Who attend the most regular season games, not like playoff games?
Out of who?
Trent attends the most games. I know.
Probably Trent.
Who attends more games than Trent?
Is he never mind.
You got the same questions I got. But no, I don't think anybody
gas ain't cheap. Gas ain't cheap, bro. Mileage on cars ain't cheap. So
yeah. I don't think anybody attends more games than him.
I hope he getting compensated for that because that's a lot of work. Yeah, I
don't even know who's after that.
I don't know.
It may be me.
Back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Down elevator. You know, we don't stay in that same position forever.
Man,
Hey,
top assistants, y'all getting in tonight, man.
I remember when they said locked in belong.
Hey, Huff
you
go.
remember they said that? You remember that? You
I
remember that
remember
too,
they
bro?
said locked in belong in this game. He had to earn his skin. Once he dropped a couple fresh U camps, okay, see what you doing.
Hey, Huff gonna black his screen out if we keep talking about this, Jonathan. It's gonna get too hot for Huff, dog. We want to talk about the
I
top.
got a lot of friends out here, man.
We gonna talk about the top head coaches, man. Huff is gonna go.
My guy, I'm gonna say my guy Tate out of Warner Robins. Coach Harper at Pembroke.
Hey, Lil Rogers is pretty damn good too. I ain't gonna front.
Who else I got?
From my experience.
I'm putting Shep in there. They just won state championships.
I put Shep. Yeah, I'm glad you said Shep.
And Shep is a bona fide tweeter, boy. He could get his tweets off, that's for sure too.
Who else? Huff, Mario.
Mays. Gotta say Mays. Mays got a lot of championships, got a lot of experience, a lot of pros.
I like Doug. I like what he does at Heritage. Doug Butler. I think is that the right name?
See, how you gonna say you like what somebody do and don't know his name?
No, man. I be getting the Twitter confused. But y'all know what I'm talking about. He tweets for Heritage.
Yeah.
I would say Chris Cameron, but he's not an assistant no more. He took a head coaching job.
Yeah, Cameron Head was nice. There's some more good guys out here that I know.
So, yeah, it's a good amount of them. It's a lot of good assistants.
My guy Lakes was a good assistant coach.
I thought you were supposed to have a different shirt on.
Wow.
What shirt I was supposed to have on?
Who's Titans? Remember the Titans?
Man, my dude Rico Dawson, man.
3 times in a row. Come on now, Bryce.
Oh, yeah.
No. He said he was wearing another shirt. That's why I was trying to clarify.
No. Somebody asked me to wear another shirt.
I don't know how long is that staff at Cedar Shoals been there. Cedar Shoals be getting it done too. Shout out to
There's a ton of coaches. Good coaches.
Yeah, it's a lot of good assistant coaches, man. Tri-City's got some good assistant coaches too. I don't know their names, but they be working hard. They work hard.
That's who we ain't really talked about as a high major program, Tri-Cities. We left them out.
True.
We left them
You
out.
Tri-City high major?
Yes.
Can you present your argument?
They just won state. They got high. They send players to the next level. What else you need?
Okay.
What else you need? Then they just win state.
I just couldn't remember. Okay, yeah, they won a state.
Yes,
Right.
but they hit the game winner. Man.
Yeah. Okay, well, hey, they might be
Got high major. Payne Daniels got another kid at Kennesaw State.
Okay, well, they knocking Newton out then.
Ooh.
Can't have them all, my guy. You can't have them. There's so many high. I mean, sheesh.
Why you can't have a lot of high majors?
Come on, bro. How many high major schools?
Everybody can't be high major. Though.
Everybody can't be high major. It's 5 Power 5 conference.
Bruh.
It's GHSA conference.
Hey, but look, all of them high majors and all of them high major conferences ain't high major.
They still high major.
Somebody is winning them
Right.
schools that we don't want to name because we got friends there.
That's across the whole country. This is one state. It can only be 7 or 8, 9 high major high schools.
Yeah, somebody is Wake Forest.
They're still high major though.
Exactly.
It is, but they going 1-11 in conference.
Yeah, they bottom of the
Wow.
I mean, maybe not this year. New coach.
They're gonna change though. That's gonna change with Forbes.
New
though.
coach.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna name some of them other programs.
Douglas County, truth be told, is a very tough environment to play in.
Somebody is Penn State for sure.
Mandalore is starting to get tonight, Mandalore.
Hey, I love when he come in here with this shit. I love this. Every Thursday and Sunday night, we need you here with this. That's real talk though. Somebody is Penn State. Somebody is high major, but they getting smacked around.
All right. What is North win at?
They too new.
They're not that new. They're not that new.
I mean, as far as their popularity, aren't they new?
I was Peachtree Ridge.
That's a team that's won. Like they consistently win now. They just
Yeah, I would say that's a good mid-major.
Yeah, I got too many Gwinnett County schools in the conversation. I don't know nothing about them either.
Well, you need to find out. You ain't coaching no more.
Hey, somebody got to send me a GHSA pass.
Man, they might not be letting you in this year.
Hey, Latonia.
If they give me a pass,
We didn't say Latonia. We got Southwest DeKalb.
ooh, Southwest DeKalb. Yeah.
Tucker.
I just don't know the history of these schools past the last couple of years, so I can't really.
Dunwoody.
Been a long time since Dunwoody name rung out though.
Hey man, you can't mention Dunwoody, bro. That's
Dunwoody ain't high major, are they?
So I'm just naming. They had history. They got
Been a
history.
minute since they
how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Everybody got history. Shit.
Hey, East Hall got to show me that they can survive without their coach, bro. They got to be able to do it. Look at Chris.
Chris, you might have been in school the last time Dunwoody was good.
Wow.
Gainesville.
Ooh, that's Gainesville.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Gainesville's hot major to me.
Still?
Yes. They played for a championship 2 years ago.
With no Benji.
And he still won his first year right off the bat.
Okay.
Dre, Sandy Creek.
Why he asked me? Why you ask me? Hey man, that man don't like me, and I wanted him to win a state championship.
Have y'all seen Dre? Have y'all seen each other in the gym?
Yeah. I still say he should have won a state championship. He's still gonna be mad at me. I don't even understand why.
What was the interaction like? You guys saw each other? Nothing.
I don't know. Nothing.
He if you don't want to say championship, that's the one.
He won't come to Lemon Street because I'm involved.
Hey, that's the one scary thing when you have players that he has. If you don't win, like that's the one thing. Like if you lose, it's tough. Now if you got a bunch of dudes that are underrated and you win, okay. But if you got some dudes that's McDonald's All-Americans and you don't win,
But y'all don't understand. I agree with Chris. It's hard to win a ring, man. That ain't
it's hard. No, it's hard. But people gonna say, damn, shit. He got a McDonald's All-American. And he got this and he got a.
Don't mean crap.
That's why we giving people credit for winning the region, having multiple 20-win seasons. We giving people credit for other stuff.
Sandy Creek is consistently a winner, man.
Sandy Creek,
I agree.
Like for years they've been consistently a winner.
I don't know.
Dating back to win.
Let's see.
Enough to be high major.
At least dating back to early 2000s.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. I was in 8th grade.
Chris in the 90s. I gave it to the early 2000s. I know.
It's a lot of talent in that area.
You gotta realize it was just them in Fayette County for a long time.
Fayette County a good low.
Fayette County is another one that you got to think
about. Hey, Fayette County got some dudes too every year.
Chattahoochee, y'all on the outside looking in. AJ White got y'all close with the state championship though. He got y'all close. To me, I want to see, can they do it without AJ? Can you do it without Hibachi? Can you turn the program over and bring in more good players and still be good?
What y'all think about Brunswick? What you think about Brunswick, Huff?
I think they're pretty close if they're not there. I mean, Chris Turner has done a great job down there.
Man, we got a lot of high majors. That's a lot.
I don't think all these schools high majors.
I don't either, dog. I don't either.
Can be.
Mid-major schools are good. Come up with some more criteria than consistently winning state championship and developing players.
And that's a lot of high majors.
But there are schools that do that are still mid-major. Like Butler is still a mid-major and they won a national title. Somebody is Butler. Somebody's Gonzaga.
Yes, TIF is high major. We've said that.
TIF is high major. Yeah, we agree on that. We agree on that one.
That's interesting. Hey, toss-up question. I know we didn't plan to talk about this either, but what 2020 kid do y'all think is gonna have the best freshman season in college?
Caleb Murphy and what's my boy name? Kennesaw. What's the boy name in Kennesaw?
Youngblood.
Youngblood.
What about your boy Mississippi State?
That's what I was gonna say. I've heard great things about what he's doing at Mississippi State so far. David.
Yeah.
That man is gonna be to the league.
Hey, Caleb Murphy.
Hey, I've seen a lot of workout videos, a lot of footage on Sharif. Said he put on 20 pounds. Said he looks great at Auburn.
He gonna be all right because he's always gonna be straight. Man, he got talent around him. He gonna be all right. He gonna be good. He gonna be straight.
Hey, we are no Eugene
Brown, Ohio State. Ohio State to me is like Ohio State is a high. It's just something about the players that go there, and it's just like we don't always hear a lot about them. You know what I mean? Maybe on TV. I don't know. Like, and I watch college basketball all the time, but it's like they always get popular kids, like big name kids, and for some reason, like they should. Daniel Giddens started at Ohio State. Like, I mean, we just don't. I don't know. I don't hear much about him all the time, so it's kind of hard to say what he's gonna do. And Ohio State's big time basketball. Like, that's not easy. So.
System tough to play. And we're not talking about DeJuan Odom right now either. I was shocked by that.
DeJuan Odom's gonna be tough.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough.
DeJuan Odom is Xavier.
He's tough, man. Regardless of where he at, he's tough. Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? All the kids we were naming, that tells you how tough Georgia basketball is.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be really tough for these freshmen though, Locke, because
it's always tough for freshmen.
I don't know that high school teammate dropping gems. Dub, you getting a lot of shout outs today, big dog.
Where Chris go to high school?
I guess he's gonna let you know in a minute.
I don't know. To me, what my concern is that with COVID, I don't know how many of these colleges had overseas.
Another high major.
I don't know how many schools had these overseas trips booked this year, but due to COVID, those got canceled. And for freshmen, those trips overseas early on in the season, or really before the season starts, it'd be happening like now. To me, those are really helpful. Not just getting a chance to practice.
Not only that, you got to realize that some schools are just getting back. Like
in the gym, you got to go back on break.
Not on break. Some schools are back on quarantine.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that new CDC announcement yesterday has shaken some folks up.
Wait, what announcement was that, Huff?
So it was 15 minutes, consecutive minutes for contact tracing. Now,
what do you mean? Explain that to us.
If you're around somebody, it had to be 15 consecutive minutes to be with the contact tracing.
Uh-huh.
So basically what a lot of times, especially at the college level, they would go 13 minutes with a group together, and then they would split the group. I could do it earlier than that, but just they would make sure nobody was in the same group for that amount of time. Exactly, Chris. No more changing the drills every 10 minutes. Now it doesn't matter whether you change the drills every 10 minutes, every 2 minutes, 15 period in 24 hours. It's contact tracing. So just get ready. If you thought you had a lot of teams saying I can't play for 14 days, it's going to happen in basketball now.
Wait, so we're talking about the amount of time somebody could be exposed to another person that tests positive.
Yes.
So basically, if somebody on your team tests positive,
you're out, bro.
You're out.
You're out for 14 days. Unless they're doing some funny stuff. Like, oh no, around the
Nick Saban stuff.
right.
So and that's for college basketball. Do we think that any of that?
That's for every. I mean, supposedly everybody's supposed to go by the CDC guidelines, right?
This is crazy.
Just saying. So
Okay.
here's something nobody has to answer this, but I just want y'all to think about this. If Bryce was still coaching at Creekside, right? And Holy Innocents played Creekside Tuesday. AD at Creekside calls Tony Watkins on Thursday and says, "Hey, one of our kids tested positive." Does that shut down Holy Innocents team?
Dang.
Probably.
That's
That's
tough.
tough. Now,
It's tough.
dang.
I've heard of. I'm now hearing of college basketball programs that are having COVID. I know a couple of post grad programs where it's run like rampant through the program with double digit numbers of players that have contracted COVID for post grad teams. So it's
Yeah, it's tough. It's gonna be interesting. If it ain't no bubble, it ain't no more bubble, man.
Just gonna like Chris said, you're just gonna have to adjust, man.
Mhm.
Yep. And too, like, I don't know. I got a coworker, her son is 12, man, and he's being hospitalized today because of COVID.
He went to school.
12 years old, no pre-existing conditions, contracted COVID, got bronchitis. That bronchitis turned into pneumonia, and now he's in the hospital. 12 years old, man.
Damn.
So
I agree. It's gonna be interesting when, as Chris put in the chat, when different counties follow different policies within the same region.
hopefully we can get through this, man. It's so very close to basketball season starting, which I think is crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's unfair, but it's like, yo, we made it through football season or making it through football season. The numbers were going down, down, down. And now it's like we're getting close to basketball season and numbers are going up, up, up. It's like
It's getting cold, man. It's getting cold.
Yeah.
And kids are back in school. They're back.
Stay safe, everybody. Wear your mask. Do what you got to do, man. We got to have a season.
We should just do a week long tournament. Go to wherever you want to go. Macon, if you want to go to Macon, get everybody some hotel rooms and just go ahead and settle in the week.
Our own bubble.
And get your own bubble.
Who's paying for that, right?
Impossible.
Who's paying for that?
Oh no, I'm just talking out the side of my neck.
Parents, parents, I volunteer. We do it for AAU all the time.
Yeah, we
Good
do.
talk.
We do.
We do it for AAU all the time.
We stay in the bubble. We just ain't know what's called a bubble until
Everybody in there, you ain't paying, brother.
Hey,
she.
hey, if Marietta called me, I'll take those minutes.
Hey, we got it broken down. You coming to play for a weekend? Okay, that's $25 a game.
Hey,
4 games a weekend? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How you doing, Miss Ballard? How you
some
doing?
teams getting paid to show.
How you doing, Miss?
Talk that talk, Lock. So what you say, Lock?
Something
Hey,
what?
Chase, somebody, one of these schools got to come get Chase. One of these schools
I
got to
heard it,
come
Lock.
get
I
Chase.
heard it.
I didn't hear it.
I missed it too. One of these schools got to come get Chase though.
Yeah.
We working on it, man. Just be smooth.
Yeah.
Working on it.
You want to win? You better come get that kid.
You know, a lot of schools, it's early in the game for a lot of them, and they are waiting to see, like,
What do you mean early in the game?
in the recruiting game. I think
For 2021.
just for next year. Like, I think some schools, they have a good amount of scholarships open, but they kind of want to wait and see what's going to happen with their current roster sometimes.
They getting transfers. They waiting for transfers.
Bro, wait and see means a lot now because Division I, Division II, I think
JUCO.
and JUCO have said
Extra year.
that everybody gets an extra year.
Yeah.
extra year. The JUCO news just came out today. So if you were a sophomore in JUCO,
Get another year, bud.
and
That doesn't mean
even,
that you can't go JUCO still.
even if you went D1, Huff, you still get an extra year.
Sophomore. So you get 3 years.
So L. Ellis, that's going to University of Louisville, went to JUCO for 2 years, gets to come to Louisville and have 3 years of eligibility.
Yeah, that's crazy. That don't even sound right.
Why would you just use Louisville as an example?
Because we just picked up a JUCO player.
Why didn't you use the Terps or something?
We got a JUCO All-American. So
you got Clarence Jackson could have used.
Hey,
Use Cam Holden.
Hey, I'm not stopping y'all from using whatever example you want.
Kobe Owens.
So let me ask you this though. That doesn't
Hey,
mean
Kobe Owens is one of my favorite players.
that doesn't mean that schools are not going to still have kids exit the program because just because they get extra year.
They still may, but we're talking about how hard it's going to be for 20.
Oh nah, it's going to be hard. Your game is going to have to be flawless at this point for 2021.
Hey, look, don't be fooled. Don't be sitting in that transfer line waiting on a 6'4" point guard with no motor that can't play. You better go get this kid that know how to play basketball. Hey, he gonna look real good dunking and layup lines and sitting on your bench, coach.
Hey,
he ain't gonna help you win.
Drake, be honest. That shit sound good when you get a kid that already has experience.
Yeah,
like
Drake.
1 or 2 years experience.
We're going straight to
come in. Hey,
yeah.
these D2 in they got to win now.
But here's something else.
I understand that, but I'm talking about kids that can help you win now, man. Some of them kids, bro, you taking just as big of a risk on some of these kids with a bad attitude, bad body language, a bad resume that he got experience than you are taking a high school kid that's motivated and knows how to that can help you win games with a great motor. Like it's too many. I'm just gonna say that it's too many coaches that feel like they can put a battery in a kid's back that ain't got no motor, that ain't never had no motor, but you feel like you could be the one to motivate them. You taking a scholarship away from somebody that's ready to go at least run through a wall for you, coach. Like he gonna look real good dunking in layup lines and sitting on the end of your bench.
Well, here's something else you got to think about. If that one-time transfer rule gets passed too,
over it.
I thought that's not a done deal. I thought that was a done deal too.
Not a done deal.
I thought it would. I think it's passing. I think they're gonna vote in January, right?
Yeah, they voting that in January.
January, right? So really, so what? So
Locke got a kid transferring. He went black.
This is what you got to think about.
What do we do?
There are going to be schools now, low major, Division I, maybe mid major, D2s, maybe D3s, maybe NAIAs, that's going to have to just admit that I may be a feeder program.
Ooh. Ooh.
How'd you think about that? Where'd you come up with that? That is something else. Can you imagine a college program? Right.
But I guarantee it may help you recruit. Think about it. If I told you, Bryce, if I said, Bryce, man, I think you could come in. I think you can dominate where we at. And if somebody else comes and wants you, Bryce, I'm okay. I gotta recruit guys better than my level anyway.
Nah, you're right. I mean, but that's kind of sometimes what goes on anyway. Like sometimes post grads and prep schools feed into certain places. So I mean, it's no different. It's just I think the landscape is changing. So
Skip, I agree. There's some kids who not ready to play.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But for the ones that are, and the ones that are unsigned, and the ones that are capable of getting on, what do they do? I mean, are they still supposed to play in the spring? And what happens now?
I mean, you still got to play. Options that they have open.
So, like, if you're a college coach and it's live period, where are you going?
I think you still going to the same AAU
Me?
stuff.
Shit, I'm hearing college coaches ain't going nowhere until the summer.
And that might be true too.
That's what I heard. College coaches ain't going nowhere until this summer, bro. Ain't no lie period, bitch.
So what was the point? So why they come out with those dates then?
They still got to come out with the dates, but
They came out with the dates.
I know they're saying they still had to come out with them, but it doesn't mean that college coaches gonna be out.
Go back.
From what I heard, once we get to January, they gonna push that shit back all the way to the summer, dog.
Yeah. Dang.
I can see that too.
So it might not be no need to play.
AAU season gonna be ugly.
Man, they still have to play.
It's not over.
Think about it. Think about it as a high schooler right now. And I 'cause you know what some high schoolers saying. Well,
You can't come right now.
I'll just go prep, right?
Mhm.
So, is that beneficial?
It saves your year. It saves one of your years of eligibility.
True.
But if you can get
And
on,
you get more. And you get more looks.
you get more time to
At the
develop.
right prep school.
But if you can get on and get a roster spot at the college, I wouldn't go prep.
What have we said college coaches want more of though? Guys that have
Older
shown they can
dudes.
play at that level, right?
Yeah.
So why would you not decide? I'm being devil's advocate. Why would you not decide to say, I'll play at a low major, go do my thing?
Well, you got to get the low major.
Yeah, you
I'm
got-
thinking of a kid that has a low major offer.
Oh yeah, if you got a low
Okay.
major, bro, that's a no-brainer.
So some kids is not. They waiting on that high major offer, man.
Them days over with, Huff. That shit ain't gonna be like that in April. Unless you just unless you different, unless you just like different and you just miss, you know, you develop, something happens in April or whatever, and you just turn the corner. Them
Well, I look at it like this.
I think that's
Because
change.
it's some bad low majors. So
Well, I mean, now,
There's bad programs everywhere, man.
now what if the school?
if he had an offer from a bad low major, why are we getting mad that he doesn't go?
Hey, Locke, who's a bad low major, bro?
Oh, don't do it.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Who's a bad low major?
He's trying to ruin your Final Four convention parties.
Who's a bad low
Yeah.
major, bro?
Don't go for that one. But I mean, you think that
Y'all
the
see? I don't think I can say y'all see the records.
yeah, it ain't hard to find.
But here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. Yeah, but I'm gonna give y'all an example. So, in terms of, please, Quentin Farrell, I'm not saying this as of right now. Dustin Kearns, you know what I mean when I say this because you were there before. In terms of what people thought, Presbyterian was a bad low major. High school gym better than their gym. Clinton, South Carolina. Like that's what people would say. Oh, they hadn't won before then. So Adam Flagler went to a bad low major, what some people would say. Where is he right now?
A damn good high major. One of the best.
True.
That's my example. That's my
So they're defeated.
Don't give me a bad low major. If you can play, now granted, he produced versus high major schools, 29 versus UCLA.
Okay, so you're okay with in this situation, you're okay with the kid transferring in his situation, but what if but in other situations we tell people not to transfer?
Well, you got to also realize that Adam Flagler probably wouldn't have transferred. I'm not even gonna say probably would not have transferred if Dustin Kearns hadn't got another job.
True.
He was loyal, just as he was loyal at Duluth. He was loyal to the only Division I program that believed in him.
Did he play unsigned?
In the spring,
I think he did with Atlanta All-Star.
was that in the spring though? Look,
No, was it with Smyrna Stars? Smyrna Stars.
Smyrna Stars. I was like, yeah,
Smyrna
Smyrna Stars. Yeah.
Play with the Smyrna Stars.
Gotta tell me what you mean by lenient.
I know. I know the same thing I was thinking, Dre.
More lenient. I'm not sure what you mean.
I mean, are they going to are they going to give a extra scholarship or?
They're able to have extra scholarships for the guy. If they keep their seniors another year, they're able to have those guys as extra scholarships. I don't know that it's going to mean they're more lenient in regards to the type of kids that they offer. I think JUCO kids and post grad kids are just going to be in demand, and I think more high school kids are going to have to go post grad.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a couple. There's some things that I think, and maybe my thoughts don't matter, but when we obviously have some.
All thoughts matter, huh?
We obviously have some Division Ones right now that have interim coaches. Penn State, Texas State, missing another one. Can't think of right off top. So they've got to hire somebody after the season. I think there are going to be some Division II coaches that get some Division I jobs. You know why? Because they've been able to recruit the whole time. They've been able to recruit the whole time. Like live, put my eyes on them. So that's one thing I think.
So you saying some of these
speaking of that, why were the other levels able to come out but not the Division I schools? Why could D2 come out and watch us anytime but Division? What's the difference?
That's an NCAA question, Bryce. I don't know.
Because the NCAA only cares.
Yeah, I just want to say it.
COVID is COVID, right?
You're right. I don't know. So my other thing is, hopefully basketball gets played with some amount of fans for college basketball. But as Chris, I think, put in there about where the money's going to come from, we've already seen some cancellations of seasons by some programs. I think that if I'm a high school dude or even a post-grad dude, I may have to look at options. Wherever you go, you do realize you're going to get an extra year, right? I don't know. I think there may be some people that post-grad, they may have to look at NAI more than they ever did.
Possibly.
I think some high schoolers may have to. I mean, if they're able to play at the NAIA level,
Man, this is ugly.
I think high school kids that never looked at JUCO may have to look at JUCO, because you got to think about it now. You talk. Everybody want to say, "Well, post-grads they're gonna blow up." Everybody's want to go post-grad, but as a parent, I also got to think in my mind, am I going to waste my money on post-grad?
Oh, it's a lot of money.
Or am I going to waste my money on him already starting his education?
And
I'm not going to say waste my money. I don't want to put it like that. But
all post-grads ain't created equal. If you don't know the post-grad landscape, it can be a problem.
Problem ain't even a word.
Yeah. If you don't understand that landscape, if you don't have anybody to guide you through that process, people just be throwing out names of post-grads that they think is good. And shit, that post-grad may have 5 teams. You don't know which one you own.
That post-grad, they all be living in a house with 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
That part.
Y'all been watching too much TV.
Right.
No, this is true. You gotta realize the Big South has had post-grad programs in our event.
Here's the thing.
And I've watched those post-grads play.
If you go post-grad, if you go post-grad and don't get,
you charge how much?
Right.
If you go post-grad and don't get what you want out of it.
So you wasted $10,000 to go to post-grad. Just give them the number.
Or more, 17, 25, 27,
25, 27.
38. No, I've heard some numbers. Hey, Big Dave on here. Big Dave, put them numbers up here, big dog.
Hey, y'all do know post-grads make parents, some post-grads make parents fill out FAFSAs. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They make them fill out a FAFSA.
Money you make.
Well, not just that. I mean,
they get your Pell?
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I just
at 35 to 70.
Nah, come on.
Dave,
They must go to Oak Hill.
Dave, are some post-grads making kids and parents do FAFSAs? Am I lying or am I misinformed?
Hey,
Because I heard that tonight.
Nah, that's true. I've heard that too. But that's why when it's in your best interest, if you're gonna go post grad, at least have some offers in your something because you can negotiate.
There's a difference in a college placing you at a post grad. There's a difference in a post grad coming after you, saying
we like you. We want you. Yeah.
It means you're probably not gonna have to pay that 35. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going.
You paying 10,000, 5,000.
Hey, and I'm gonna
35,000 is more than it costs to go to Morehouse, man.
I'm gonna tell you something that I learned too. You can go post grad. You can pay $30,000 to go post grad.
You go JUCO.
And well, maybe not even that to go D3 because they may not even have a recruiting coordinator to send out your film and to help you. You better find somebody.
Hey.
You better find somebody that can help you walk through that process.
Or what if you pay that money and you don't get on the floor?
What if you're on the 5th team and you're playing in tournaments that ain't nobody watching?
Man, y'all got a lot of what ifs.
I'm telling you.
Hey, I don't watch some post grads play, bro, and they jerseys ain't even as good as AAU uniforms. I'll be looking like, boy, y'all parents complaining about $800-900, and you getting 8-9 tournaments. You going to post grad, go play $30,000 to play in a reversible.
It ain't, hey man, it ain't even about the jersey, it's about getting to the next level.
Oh, okay.
That's
not that money you paying too. And you gonna tell an NAIA school no and turn down the money they gonna offer you to go post grad playing that reversible for a chance to go somewhere higher.
I feel you with that, but sometimes you got to bet on yourself. And that's
the other part. Like I do agree. Sometimes you got to bet on yourself, but
just know what you bet.
Are you not also betting on yourself? If I say I'll go to a low major, I'm a ball out. I'm gonna have the experience, and then if it works, I can transfer.
Yeah. You gotta look at this too. All right, cool. You got this low major. That kid might not want to be at that city.
No,
just like how we just said. What we discussed. If you go to a school, make sure you like the city, just in case basketball is not there. So that kid might not like that city to go there. So I'm gonna bet on myself.
You better count your money.
Hey, at the end of the day, you know what? Sometimes what we forget about, like, it's okay to just go to school. It's okay.
Play intramurals, dog. It's fun.
Like, get your grades, go get some internships, try to get a job, work on your career, become a coach.
Walk on. Find a school you like to go walk on.
Dude, it's hard as hell to walk on.
It's hard.
Be a manager.
That shit hard to walk on.
Dude.
And who the hell will be a walk on? And you got to go through all them practices and all that shit all the time, man.
Shit. Hey, I just left University of Houston basketball.
Who want to have student loans to pay for post grad? You want to have a loan to pay for post grad?
Won't you have a loan as a walk on?
Shit.
They may, but you can be a preferred walk on. They may find you academic money.
I mean, shit, you may be able to stay in state and have hope or something. Help you pay for that.
Prefer me to class and to the strip where the girls at.
NAI is about to eat off of post grads. NAI is in D3s. Just getting up on post grads. Dave, the new post grad consultant.
But here's the thing: if you have post grad, if you have kids that are still high major or mid major kids in your post grad, they're still probably gonna go to that level.
Probably,
especially if you have a good post grad program, they still probably gonna go where they're supposed to go. It's the kids that nobody knows that are trying to make a name for themselves that might struggle a little bit.
Yep.
The Putnam Science kids, the Brewster kids, you know, they still going where they gonna go probably.
I would say so, Bryce. This is a good point though about Tori. Tori, when I grew up, most colleges had a JV team.
Colleges still have JV teams, Tori. D2
Broome
have
Park
JV
had-
teams.
Yeah, Broome Park, True McConnell.
Yep, there's some NAIA.
They have JV team.
When I grew up, everybody.
Here's something that you I ain't gonna say you don't know, Tori, but especially at the NAIA level, go look at non-HBCUs, and a lot of those have JV teams. And what
Broome
you'll find out, I don't even know if I should say this. No, that JV team is adding to the budget.
So the JV is like the AAU squad. Oh man, the B team, they're paying for the A team.
The rich kid.
A little more subtle shade from Huff today.
Hey, doesn't the University of North Carolina, UNC, don't they have a JV team?
Yes.
They probably can go too. They probably can hoop.
But look, think about how many of them thought they was gonna walk on.
Man, forget that. I'll just be a manager or something.
And there's some people who, if you're paying under 10K at postgrad,
What are we saying if we don't get this? We might not have a cure. Hey, come on, Skip. Oh, wow. Wow.
Skip Bell not playing with y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right, Tori. That when they had that JV team, it increases school enrollment. You're exactly right.
Interesting.
If you're paying under 10 grand at a post grad, you probably already have some offers.
And you know what increasing school enrollment does, Tori? It increases the budget of the basketball program.
Hey, they're gonna have a JV team with a 28-man roster. Y'all just out there
I'm
practicing.
gonna start paying attention now. Y'all go, let me go see what they got to do.
Well, I officially have to go back and redo my plan because a lot of times my plan is to take a kid sometimes without saying it and send him to post grad, let him play all summer with the Canes, get him some offers. That may not work anymore.
You might be able to do it.
I don't know.
I say stick to your methods, dog. Just
I'm gonna stick to it, but I had a routine that I know would work for specific kids and what their type was. Now I'm not so sure because of all of this. Like I don't know. I can't put
Bryce,
my no yet.
Bryce, it ain't like we ain't have kids that went to prep then come back and play AAU.
I got plenty of them. I'm probably gonna bring
that was one in Rock Hill that supposedly was getting offered by some high majors that used to play in Georgia.
I don't know who that is.
Hey, right now, anybody that is
bring back old heads. Don't worry. I'm gonna bring back some old heads. Old heads. They probably gonna walk in that thing with do-rags on, cut off t-shirts around their head.
Oh my god.
Old heads. So
with kids and they own apartments.
Hey man, driving. Hey, me and Locke hit the ball after the tournament. They 2 seats down from us.
Hey, Bryce, your kids stopped at Georgia Power to pay their bill for the event.
Hey, probably low key. I've got some old ones.
Hey man, I want to take this time. Make sure y'all please, if y'all want to do us a favor, if you like the podcast, if you're enjoying the podcast, please go to the Love of the Game podcast on YouTube. Just type in Love of the Game podcast on YouTube and subscribe to the Love of the Game podcast YouTube channel. Thank you. Mash that like button for real. AAU should stop at 15U.
That's
have
new.
divided camps for 16, 17U elite players.
No.
That's a new thing. I say AAU should.
Hell no.
I say kids don't even need to play
have
AAU
18 and
until 8th
19.
or 9th grade. To be honest, we've been running kids into the ground, making kids play AAU since 4th grade. Shit, they don't need to play.
Hey, Locke didn't like it, Tori. Locke logged off after that. Or maybe Locke was running to go
Time to go watch the
jump on the debate.
Nah, he was going to start a post grad.
Hey, look, that quick. He's back.
35 to 70K.
Yeah,
I'm going to start a post grad.
I'm going to start a post grad. You can start a post
I
grad
don't,
that fast.
I don't think shoe teams should end for the simple fact that Peach Jam, there's nothing like Peach Jam. I don't think that should ever end. Ever. There's no feeling. Spectator, coach, college coach, player.
Hey, Rock, they said you about to start the freshman U post grad.
Freshman U post grad.
Freshman
All
U
my
post
freshman
grad.
U alum. This is your post grad.
Hey, but I got some of that 2021 now.
Hey, they all gonna be sleeping on the floor in Locke's apartment.
Wow.
Nah. Oh man.
Freshman U post grad, dog. Hey, get that bag, Locke. I'll help you.
20,000. You know what? You know what I don't like though is when the post grads hit the kid or the parent over the head for the 20 racks and they don't get no offer and they gotta come back to you coach. You only get like shit. I might get a wing plate here and there, but I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm just saying.
So you're saying that people pay for post grad and still don't get no type of offer?
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people, and then they try to come back and play in April in live period. Oh,
fact.
We can if you want to split that fee.
That's a fact.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, how you get the 20,000?
You ain't got nothing.
Some post-grads are associating their post-grad with AAU organizations. There you go. Freshman U post-grad is going to be associated with the Georgia Canes.
Nah, because we both neither one of us got enough money. That ain't gonna work. We need somebody we need somebody with some backing.
Freshman U.
Come on, man. You already know I got the back. I got OTR.
Like that dude.
Nah, we got that kind of backing. We need some Nike backing or something. Adidas or something.
Hey, Bruce just said you're not enough.
I know. I was kind of like,
hey, me give somebody a nickname, a new name.
Hey, all the alumni in his first year of freshman U came off my team. So
what?
Besides Kawasi,
Chance Moore didn't play for you.
He wasn't around. He wasn't even in state at that point. At that time, I don't.
Hey, what did Chance look like as a freshman, Locke?
He was good. Was he at Columbia?
I'm asking honestly. I didn't see him until
Chance was good. Chance was good. He still is good.
Yeah, I didn't see Chance play until his sophomore year. That was my first time seeing him play. He's a sophomore.
There's a ton of kids that were good in that. Andrew McConnell, not your kid, Bryce.
Andrew McConnell, but no, in all fairness, Andrew McConnell's very good. But I think Andrew McConnell's better years were within the last 2 years. Which is good because you don't want to peak in 8th grade anyway, like 9th grade. Like that's not.
Yeah, it was some kids to peak. And then some of them played on your team.
Hey, listen, I know how to put people in. Hey, I know how to put people in the right place and make them look good. You can, say what you want. Shit, I'm gonna make you look good now.
Hey, Huff do too though. Huff, I've seen you make some kids look good that can't play.
What?
Huff, you made a couple of kids look good that can't play in your day, bro. We'll talk about that another time.
That's a topic I think parents don't understand. We are saving you from yourself.
Yes.
We know where you belong. We trying to save you. Now, when you develop, we'll let you go. We'll put a leash off for you.
Can't take the leash off too early.
Can't take it off. It takes time for you to take that leash off.
It takes time, yeah.
Because if a kid come from Cobb County and that kid was getting up 25 shots a game at this school, you're not going to be able to do that on this AAU team. You're going to get 10 shots. You got to make 7 or 8 out of 10.
Dang, he talking about a kid. I know.
Hey, while we talking about AAU, do we want to rank some AAU programs?
Let's start up. Yeah, we could.
We was gonna rank some coaches, but let's rank programs. That might be easier or better.
Independent or shoe?
I'm not gonna rank that team. It's hard to rank, in my opinion.
I'm just saying, who's high major? Is every shoe team high major? I don't think every shoe team is high major, but y'all tell me, is every shoe team high major?
Most of them. Game Elite is high major. Celtics are high major. Georgia Stars, well, Georgia Stars are high major. They won Peach Jam with Jared Harper, so that still counts in my book.
They're still high major.
I mean, yeah, until the whole team went left and went to Game Elite, they were still high major.
I mean, I feel like
they still get like, bro. We played them not too long ago. They had like 8 Division I kids on their team. I mean,
okay.
Who talking about? You said the Georgia Stars?
Yeah.
Blue blood.
Yeah, bro. They high major, dog.
Definitely blue blood.
Yeah.
It was only them, the Celtics, and Team Georgia now. Back when I was playing.
So I guess I'll ask this question again. Is there any shoe team that isn't high major? Because we can skip them.
You can answer that yourself by saying what team is not on the 3SSB. If you're not on 3SSB, are you high major?
Hey,
that's just not a state. Remember they used to have Adidas Silver or whatever it was called? That's my point. That's my point. Like,
okay.
There's very few times I have the hush mouth. I'm gonna have a hush mouth on this one.
Hey, and I know why though. That's what I'm trying to get it out.
On this conversation, I'm gonna have a hush mouth.
I'm trying to get it out, dog. Nobody will say. Nobody.
This conversation, I'm having a hush mouth. I'm not speaking.
I'm gonna be making something. So are the Georgia Canes mid major, low major?
I'm not talking about this.
Wait, you're not gonna say nothing about AAU programs at all?
I'm not gonna say nothing about
it. Why would you talk about?
It's not AAU season. I'm on high school. Ask me that next year in April.
You wanted to rank coaches though, Lot.
I just threw it out there. I just did that to mess with Bruce.
Hey, it's okay.
I was going. This honestly, this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna leave him off the list.
That's fine.
I was gonna leave him off the list and say, you know what, you ain't got there yet, bro.
Wow.
Hey, listen, I don't care where you rank me or anybody in these damn comments. I know where I belong.
Hey,
look, favorite Celtics did beat some teams this summer.
Who?
The favorite Celtics 16U. Not
oh yeah, they did.
Oh, 16U beat the shit out of some people.
They're tough.
That's why I'm asking the question.
Hey, this is one of my favorite AAU coaches this summer. Yeah. One of my favorite this summer is a kid.
Oh, facts. He coached the hell out of them kids.
Yeah, he had a good team. Yeah, he had a good team. A lot of teams played us early on though, and beat us early on because we had no chemistry.
But you know, Locke's way, the only way came up through there.
Hey, that shit wouldn't have happened in July. Okay.
Okay, yeah. The program, but it's the head coach high major.
So you trying to say the program director is high major, not the head coach. Hey, I almost got fired my first summer, bro. I almost got fired.
Let me ask this though. To be a high major AAU program, shouldn't more than your 17U record in history count?
I don't know. No. Because 16U, 15U don't matter.
Nah, that shit don't matter.
It matters. No, it matters. But at the end of the day, people are going to follow that 17U team.
Yeah. That's
prime it. Well, No, it's hard to say that. It's hard to say that because at one time the team wiring 16U
that's like saying that
was getting more love. Not this year, more love than the 17U last year.
That's like saying that only your record in the NCAA tournament matters. Nothing else. You can suck during the season. You don't have to produce no pros. Just win in the tournament and you're good. I don't think we feel like that's true.
Hey, put that comment on the screen.
Jack Haynes want to chip this season. This one of your parents, Bryce.
I don't know who Andy is. Put that one on there too. Put that one on there. Hey, if you want to leave me off the list, put all these comments on there. Check my resume. That's what I say. You gotta, you can beat Kyle Sandy all you want. You can leave me off the top 10. I don't care. I ain't gonna tweet on it. I don't give a shit. I know where I belong, bro.
Hey, check this out. On that 17U first choke of Bruce, guess who in that picture?
But listen, that's the first time I played in a tournament. I think that's the first time I played in a championship style tournament as a 17U coach because we always just play showcase games. So if that's the case, I mean, I
don't see Bryce go 6-1.
Okay, you know what I can say? I know what I can say. If we want to talk about ANU, I could talk about the teams that I enjoy watching the most.
Man, you copping out like
hey, man, to me, I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm trying to skate because I know where he's trying to run from too. I ain't even gonna bust you out, Lock. I'm gonna let you slide.
Hey, he don't want Brad on his line. Then he gonna have.
What you mean? That's a great program.
I know. I'm just saying, if you rank them and you rank them,
I know who Lock don't want on his line, dog. I know who Lock don't want on his line. Don't play with me, Lock. I know who you don't want on your line. I know who you don't want to tell the truth to. I just think I ain't gonna go there. I think your younger program should matter. It should be a part of the equation.
You tell me, so you say you're 15 or 16, you are the 14, 13, 12 you.
Are they not a part of your program?
Man, that shit don't
they're
matter.
paying you money and they're paying you exorbitant amounts of money because they want to be a part of your program.
Right. How many college coaches go to May Hoops 8th grade tournament? And that's the best tournament, one of the best tournaments I've ever been in. That shit's state of the art. I've seen 2 college coaches in there. They all at 17U.
So how is it that
it's the feeder?
How is it that shoe programs can charge younger kids $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 if it don't matter?
They're not free. What you mean?
Because you know why? They're playing for that symbol.
Yeah, they playing for the name.
They're playing to be affiliated.
It doesn't matter because you know why? You're not getting the talent. It's just like, hey, I got a program. Hey, here comes some book bag. Here comes some shoes.
In the grand scheme of things,
shirt, whatever. I don't care who you are.
In the grand scheme,
who's going to be on that 7th grade team? Who's on that 7th grade team is not going to be on that 17U team.
It's not.
I agree with that, but I'm still saying that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Who cares about the young?
Okay, so you can literally be a high major program. Your 17U is good, and the rest of your entire program sucks. Bad coaching, bad training, bad kids, and it doesn't matter at all. How you run your program, top to bottom, doesn't matter. Just as long as you can run a 17U. That's what we're saying.
Unless you go on the.
Hey man, I hope parents is listening. I hope parents is paying attention.
We're not.
I'm asking you this thing. What program? Like you normally, if you have a solid 17U, you may not have a good 16U, but you may have a good 14U. So it's never just all the way down.
Right. If you can manage your program,
you may have a bad 17U, but a good 15U.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that every team has to be good. Every team that's good isn't necessarily ran well. Some guys can just recruit. I'm just asking, does it matter? We saying it don't matter at all?
It matters a little bit.
It matters to a certain extent.
Yeah.
That's like saying a high school program, your JV program sucks. Your freshman program sucks.
No,
your theater program sucks.
It's different though, Drake.
No,
it's different.
Hey,
right?
But your varsity program is good, so you high major.
Right. I can go pick up 2 dudes off the street tomorrow and be back and be back 5-0. It's
in high school, you could just go recruit another couple of dudes right before the season start, and you good.
Nah.
Damn, before the season?
Yeah.
I mean, we saw dudes move before the season last year. Come on, bro. All right, let's go. Come on, let's go.
What are you talking about?
Let's go. We did. Bryce blacked out on me. Let's go, man. Let's go. I didn't even mean to go there. I didn't mean to go there.
The season does. I mean, practice starts Monday, right?
You can't say nothing about the feeder program, though.
Mondre, come on now.
I'm gonna say this. I've always given Washington credit, and we have given other coaches credit that really care about their feeder program and go to those games and relate to those kids and build a real program. We've always given Washington credit for that. To me, that matters. That makes Washington a high major coach to me.
It matters. You have to have a good feeder program in school. In AAU, you don't necessarily have to have a good feeder program. You don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Not to be good at 17, you don't. You don't. I'm not saying that you do
like this.
I'm saying I look at your program differently if you don't, though.
Listen, any kids that play middle school for Wheeler don't go to Wheeler High School.
They still got a good feeder program. Hey, let me give you a prime example.
They don't. None of those kids go to Wheeler High School.
Let me give you an example.
None of those kids that play in 8th grade are not good enough to play for Wheeler High School.
Dre, we have younger teams with the Canes, but those kids don't necessarily feed into 17U kids. I've had new kids every summer.
You've had new kids every summer. However, I will say this, though. The Canes started with that 2022 group.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to see once the 2022 group gets to be of age to play 17U, what happens?
We taking
The Canes ain't never had a chance to bring up no feeder kids. What are y'all going to do with y'all 2023 kids? Those kids are good.
At 17U, we already said, dude, we gonna get this kid. We gonna have this kid. This kid might come back from over here. It's different, right?
I'm not saying that you have to bring kids through the system. That's not what I'm saying. For it to matter, it doesn't mean that you have to pick up the whole team year over year over year, and you have to do that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that to me, there should be some. If we're grading a program,
yeah,
it should be part of the discussion. Is all I'm saying.
Fair, for sure.
If they take care of their kids top to bottom.
For
if their
sure.
kids are coached well, top to bottom, trained well, top to bottom. It shouldn't be throwaway to me.
My thing, but think about this. I'm gonna give you a good example.
Canes 2022 program have been playing in good events with good coaching and all that all the way since they was in the 5th grade.
Okay.
Shoe teams are exempt from this conversation because I think they're gonna get good kids regardless of the age group, at least 2 or 3 on every grade group. I don't think that counts in this.
Look at this. Does Smyrna Stars have anything less than a 17U team?
Hell no.
Are they not a good program?
They legendary. Smyrna Stars legendary program.
My point exactly.
If you don't have a good young crew, Nike they don't. Okay. I would think that people want to see. Hey, Dub, hey, bro.
Wildin', man.
Dub wilding right now.
I'm trying to go watch the debate. I'm done with y'all for the night.
You mad because you ain't top 10?
Well, I know I'm top 10. I ain't worried about y'all.
And I thought you were a Jay-Z fan, right?
I am. Hove, Jigga Man. Why you say that?
Top 10 are not mentioned at all?
I mean, I would go as far as say I'm number 1, but I don't want people saying, "Oh, you arrogant" and all that shit. So I'm gonna just say I'm top 10. Now I would say last summer.
You the hottest. The block is hot. The block is hot. That's what I'm saying, Bryce.
I'm gonna be quiet though. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah. let's get this debate going, man. They should be in full swing by now. The pregame show done ended. They should be in full swing of the debate. Are they on stage?
They're on stage.
Gotta be. It's 9:30.
All right. Hey, let's go do our civic duty and see the president of the United States and president. He's not president elect. He's presidential candidate. Biden, right?
You're already calling it right now.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to find out what the right word is. Let's go do our civic duty, man, and watch the debate. As the Love of the Bang podcast, we'll be back on Sunday, man. We love you guys. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on this Thursday night, man. Let's go do our duty, man. Watch the debate and go vote.
Man of love, you got players?
Might want to slide in the DMs, dog. Can't put you on the screen, but you might want to slide in the DMs, dog. You just say that. Hey, y'all be easy, man. Hey, it's the love of the game, man. We out.